You know what? Do it. We would because otherwise, for many reasons, we will. It wasn't because right. This is Super Bowl number 10, win number 7. Two different teams, first year on this team, and it's the first team to win at home. It was like,
Right.
when was that opportunity coming back? And so, as far as making history goes, it was fantastic. And I think we started off and we said, where does Tom Brady go from here? 20 years ago, I said he can go straight to hell. Right now, he can go straight to the Hall of Fame because
Right.
that's that. I'm pretty sure they've already got his spot picked out and everything, and the lights. They're working on that, and they get the acoustics right because he's like, I know there's a period of time they have to wait, but whoever's in that class can just look at it and go like, well, one of us ain't gonna make it because he's here.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, what
Stay
what other
hydrated.
records can he try and beat now? Is there anything else that he could try and
He can try and beat his own records.
right?
I mean, what other ones? Because I don't know. What else would he want? I only think because at this point in reality, no, that's what he needs to do. Start kicking
You can go
field
after
goals.
Drew Brees records.
And
Start kicking field goals right.
I don't think he. But I see, and that's the thing with specific records. I don't think Tom Brady really cares about being remembered as, I had the most this stat. I think the only stat that he's interested in being remembered for is 7 Super Bowl wins. I think that's the one for him. Like I mean, the greatness that I guess this is the thing that you come to love about Tom Brady is the greatness behind his stats. He doesn't care. These are all byproducts of his pursuit for championships. It's like, well, yeah, I got 50 touchdowns in a season. Why? Because I was trying to win the Super Bowl and win games to get there. I don't care about the 50 touchdowns.
Right.
And because Tom Brady, you can ask him like, what's it like to go 16-0? He's going to tell you, I don't give a damn because I didn't finish the job that year.
Hmm.
It's like it's like I'd rather go 11-5 and finish the job than 16-0 and not finish the job.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I say
Unless,
still go for
unless,
at least one more Super Bowl, so that way he can at least fill out the hand.
mm, unless,
Hey, then he's
unless
like,
somebody go and get Eli. Unless somebody go and get Eli.
You can fix that by getting rid of three
or Nick
fingers and he's
Foles,
done.
just chop him off.
Yeah.
Hey, he can talk to Jason Pierre-Paul about that one. He can help him out. Too soon?
Wow.
No.
Well, we're reaching the end of this segment here, so let's take a few minutes for some final thoughts, and we'll start with you, Sam. You've been kind of more quiet than usual.
What? I've been talking. No, just that Brady won. Kind of disappointed at Mahomes. Wish he would have played better. Wish the defense would have played better. But you got to give it up to Brady. He did what he needed to do to win the Super Bowl, and hopefully next year we're talking about my Dallas Cowboys.
In one way or the other. Are we all? I think you're like outnumbered here, Sam.
Not going to end well for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Not going to end well.
All right, Mike. What about you?
My thoughts. My thoughts are, congrats, Brady. You did an amazing job. Mahomes, you did a good job, buddy. But
Buddy. Good job, buddy.
good job, Hey, buddy. But don't make me laugh. Anyways, you know what I'm saying. Keep at it. Come to a wall. Learn how to climb it or get around it.
Right. I mean, he went to the Super Bowl 2 years in a row, so
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna see Brady again. It's not.
Right.
It's not like they lost the first time. They won the first time they met Brady. So any given Sunday, right?
Any given Sunday.
And Tommy, your closing words of wisdom.
Because that's what you want to call it. No, it's a fun game. It's definitely congratulations to Tom Brady, to Bruce Arians, and his entire coaching staff there. It was. I enjoyed it. It's like watching the defense do their thing was fun. I think now though we're kind of in the what's next. It's like I want to see what happens. Is Drew Brees going to hang it up? What's going to happen with where's Carson Wentz going? Where's Deshaun Watson going? What's going to happen everywhere? And irregardless of that or irrespective, whatever.
Regardless or irrespective.
Actually, I thought somebody told me that they put the irregardless in the dictionary now, which I thought was retarded, but whatever.
Because somebody wrote it down and doesn't make it right.
Yeah, we cancel everything else, so I think we should cancel that word. But that being said, I don't see any other teams in the AFC holding a candle to the Chiefs. So unless they have a monumental, what do they call it, the Super Bowl loss hangover season, I see them right back there next year. Next year in the NFC, I can see the Bucks being able to repeat. But depending on how things go, it's going to be a tougher road. As teams become healthier, we hopefully get further past the COVID stuff. It's going to be, I think the NFC is going to be a lot more competitive next year. But we'll see what happens with the draft and all that kind of stuff. And it'll just be interesting to see how the offseason shapes up. Now the Super Bowl's done, and we can look forward to what's going to happen next year.
And Mike, we know you're a 49er fan, and we know Tommy is a 49er fan. How do you think the 49ers is going to do next year, and what do you think as far as their draft picks? Who do they need to draft, or who do they need to sign to make your team better?
I'll take a quarterback.
Yeah, I'm not very happy with our quarterback recently. Feel like they put a lot of real estate into Jimmy, and we need to get something out of him. Like, I don't know how we're going to do that, but I think we need to start looking for a new quarterback in some way. So I think maybe a draft so that he could maybe start learning behind Jimmy and maybe get Jimmy into that teaching role and then somehow switch him over. I don't know. But I don't think the Niners are going to do very well next year.
Yeah, same. I think they'll be okay.
Tommy?
I think they'll be number 2 in the NFC West. I think the Seahawks are going to retain their power in that division. I think the Niners are going to do a whole lot better than they did this year. I do, though. It's like the 2 biggest spots that they need to draft. They need an over the top threat at the receiver spot. They need somebody that can stretch the field, and they need to go back to the Singletary days and start picking up monstrous offensive linemen and building from there. Because right now, yeah, I get it. Jimmy G's not the best, but the sad truth of the matter is, not sad truth. The truth of the matter is, they can win with Jimmy G. If the defense doesn't lose its freaking mind last year, they come home with Super Bowl number 6. And it's like the team knows exactly what Jimmy is capable of and where his struggles are going to be, and they have to do a better job of not exposing those. In addition to getting the tools around him and kind of you prop him up as you need to, because right now, what else do you go to? Everything else is development, and unless somebody is willing to trade big, like they're going to give you're going to get a lot in that trade. There's just no point for it. There's no obvious solution, no obvious answer, because unless they want to do something, they're going to go crazy. They're going to bring over Tom Brady. Unless you're going nuts, you're in a spot you can in fact win with Jimmy. He's still. We saw like this year we didn't see much of him, right? But last year, one of the big issues was he was still gun shy from when he tore up his knee. It's like that cowboy style when he first got there it's made glimpses, but it hasn't been consistent. He's been real pull up, real kind of, a little jittery. He's got to get past that to get to that great level, but we'll see. I mean, it's going to depend on how they put it together. They new defense, all that kind of stuff. I don't. Like I said, I see them getting to like maybe 9-7, 10-6, but two of those losses are going to be to the Seahawks, who are going to be 12-4.
We already know what you feel about the Cowboys.
Well, right now I don't have a quarterback, so I can't really speak of anything. I can hope that they're going to sign Dak, but they haven't signed him yet, so I'm going by there. But I'm really encouraged by the message my defensive player, Lawrence, put out on Twitter saying that we need to be playing next year. And I'm real inspired by Dak Prescott that said, hold my crutches. So I was inspired by that. So hopefully, Dak come back from that injury and they repair him right. And next thing you know, he's being Superman and bringing a 6th championship to Dallas.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us tonight, Michael. It's been great. The game was, it was as good as we can imagine, given the circumstances and the two amazing quarterbacks we had. And as to you viewers, thanks for joining us tonight, and we will see you again this weekend for our regularly scheduled program.